Hello and welcome back to Goldcrest Valley, and following on from the last video, this one it's quite late at night and I'm basically going to be doing 3 jobs for Alex Young, which is field 19, which is basically the closest field to our farm. I want to get some work done on this field, try and get a bit of discount for working for him and make some money at the same time, because I'd like to buy a few bits and pieces. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically do a quick time lapse through the 3 jobs and basically give you a lowdown of what money I make. The field at the moment, before we've done these 3 jobs, is going to cost us $42,281. I'm going to time lapse through the 3 jobs, and at the end I'll tell you what the field will cost us after the 3 jobs, what reduction we've got, and what money I've made doing the 3 jobs. So I'll speak to you in a couple of seconds. Right, so we're on the last run with the plough, and to be honest with you, I made quite a bit of money. On the harvesting at the beginning, I made 10,303 with a time bonus of 3,343. The second job, fertilising, I got 2,213 plus 574 time bonus, and then the ploughing I got 7,055 plus 1,946 time bonus, which gave me a total of 25,434. Now the field at the end of that, I could have bought for 39,463, which was only giving me a discount of 2,818, but I nearly made what the field was worth. If I'd done a couple more jobs, that would have dropped a bit more. I could almost have bought the field. So it's worth doing the jobs. You can do the jobs and you probably almost buy the field, especially on the small ones anyway. So yeah, that was worth doing. It's got my reputation with Alex Young on field 19 up quite high. I think I've only got to do 1 or 2 jobs and I'm going to get full discount. Then I might look at buying that field. So anyway, from that we'll transition back to the farm, or just drove back to the farm. I'm looking now through the placeables. I'm trying to decide, am I going to go with a shed or am I going to buy a workshop? Because a workshop, if you have that, it's going to save, well, from what I've heard, I don't know yet, I'll find out, it will save you the labour costs because you're using your own workshop. So it's only the parts and not the labour. Where if you go up to the shop, you have to pay labour on top of the part cost. So it's trying to decide, am I going to buy that? Am I just going to just buy another shed, or I'm looking at all the heating plants, stuff like that. But I've not got into the forestry yet, so I've got no. I can cut a tree down and cut it into logs, which means I need to have a chipper. But I'm going to go with the workshop. I think the best place to place it is in the centre here. I could place it on this bit of green, but it's quite nice having a little bit of green there. It's a shame I couldn't convert that just to all tarmac, but there you go. Trying to decide which way I'm going to have it. Can I don't know. I could have put it on the green next to the shed on the left there, and let it showing out, but I'm thinking I could do, I don't know, I want it somewhere where you can get almost all the way around it with any vehicle. It's going to be so much easier, and probably easier to place the jet wash, because I think if I'm going to buy the workshop, I may as well get a jet wash as well. But yeah, I'm going to place it there. I am going to place it there. I remember now, I do place it there, and once I've done that, I will get the jet wash, and the jet wash I just put to the left hand side. So we'll just sort those out, and then we're going to be into, the reason I did the 3 jobs at night is, one, it was dark, and I could have just cut it out and said I'd done this work and got this money, but then you would have wondered where I'd got $25,000. So anyway, just did that, showing that, get it through to the daytime, and waiting for my fields to basically to grow to the harvesting stage. I'll say I've taken a break and I've done a bit of recording in between, and I've realised that I need to, once they're planted, is whack the timing up, like the game time, and then the growing stage takes longer. It doesn't take as long, and then I can turn it back to normal speed once I want to harvest, even though I've taken withering off. But when you start getting a lot more, I've only got 3 fields at the moment, and I did lose quite a bit of harvest on, or not quite, I've lost a bit on every field every time so far. So I've decided I'm going to take the withering off. I'm only going to do, I think I've only done 1 plough. I might be jumping ahead. On one of these, I changed the settings down to 1 ploughing, sporadic ploughing, which is normal, but only 1 fertilisation stage. So as long as I've got a seed with a fertiliser, I'm fertilised. If I haven't, then I've only really got to do 1 lot of fertilising, and not 3, which I think will make the game a little bit more enjoyable to do as a game playthrough than me having to do 3 lots of fertilisation. Alright, there's different types. You got your liquids, you got your muck spreading, you got your dry, then you've got your weeding and stuff like that. But then I'm going to have to buy a weeder, and I'm going to have to buy other equipment, and I really want to try and make the money to buy more fields, or suddenly then do more in animals. So I've just cleaned one of the old cases, and then I'm going to clean my Vulture Cow Edition and pop that up next to the car as well. Or do I do, actually I might do the new, do I do New Holland? I can't remember now. I might actually clean the New Holland with the baler, because they're all looking a bit, or am I just parking it up? I can't remember now. I did have a quick buzz through this and have a quick sort of refreshing on what I've done, and I've only gone so far and I haven't made any notes about what I'm doing, but I think I popped this up. I definitely do the Vulture, and then from there we're going to, I think it gets into the day, and then I'm probably going to do a bit of time lapsing again like I just did with the jobs, because then I start doing the harvesting and all the bits and pieces on my 3 fields, plus I'm going to start doing a little bit of silage. So I will be doing a bit of mowing with a pottinger, picking that up, taking it up to the up to the bio, what's it called? Can't remember now. Brain's gone. Up to well, anyway, up and start doing silage. So let's get all this finished. Let's get this one clean, and then we can crack on with a bit more. So, oh, here we go. We'll have a look. There we go. So, customise. There's price options. Yeah, see, there's initial cost, base cost per. Yeah, operating. There's no. I'm sure. I didn't catch it. I was so bloody quick doing it. I'm sure there's no labour charge, no fitting charge, because it's your own workshop. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna just spin past cleaning the Vulture onto the next bit. Basically, all I do is I'm gonna clean the Vulture up and park it there between the truck and the New Holland. So see you in a couple of seconds. Right, that's the Vulture clean. Now we're going to jump on up to where the sheep are. We're going to do a bit of animal care as such. Going to give them a bit more feed, make sure the sheep are all good, and then, like I say, we will, when daylight comes, it's only 1:15 in the morning. I need to. Well, I don't need to. It'd be a lot nicer. I think what I'm gonna start doing is cutting out the nighttime stuff, so that it's easier. You can see what's going on. It comes out quite dark. I don't know why. Well, I know it's night, and I've only got the front lights on. I really should do the front and rear working lights, which I do realise a little bit later on as well. So, oh, get myself caught on the railings, too close. See, darkness, can't see what you're doing. Give it a look. Give him a sheep a scare. He's on the run. So, anyway, hopefully there's not too much background noise. I think there's somebody tearing up down the road outside the house. So, yeah, we're gonna a little bit of animal maintenance, and then hopefully we're going to get on, and hopefully our fields are going to be ready. Or do I jump to? I can't remember what I do now. Do we do filter, or do we get on and start doing the silage? We might even actually jump to the silage from this. I'm not too sure. Can't remember. Anyway, let me know. Well, I don't know. I'm quite a way ahead on what I'm doing. So really, I need to just sort of catch up, don't I really? I don't know whether this is a lost game or not. I've really I haven't got really that much direction. I'm not too sure. I've trying too much really. I've got the sheep. I think I did the sheep too early, or I should have turned around and gone, right, okay, I'm going to do animals and concentrate on the animals. I'm trying to do the fields and trying to do the animals, and as I've never played it before, it's time management. Or should I just concentrate on doing lots of jobs for the other farmers and get myself a good influx of cash, so I'm sorted, and then I can buy the equipment I need to actually get on and do the fields or the animals properly. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think is the best way of playing this game. Excuse me. Is there a better way of doing it? Should I have done it a different way? Should I have started somewhere else? Should I have started doing something else? I do watch other people's, and everybody seems to have their own way of doing stuff. A lot of people like to start with pigs because I think you get a lot more back. The sheep do take a long time. I've noticed it take a long time to produce wool, as it's the only thing you get from them. So anyway, I think we're done with the sheep. We jump back to the yard, and we're gonna start on silage. See, another thing. 3 fields, sheep, and now I'm trying to do silage. I think I'm doing it because I really want to try a bit of everything, because I've not played it and I've not done it all before, and I want to see what actually gives me a good comeback, or a good, well, I don't know. Silage is good for, if I have, I think, is it pigs or no, cows. So I'm doing silage when I don't really need to as such, not for animals, but I could be doing it just for the money. So anyway, this next bit is me doing a bit of silage. I'm going to probably do a bit of time lapse on this one, and yeah, so I'm not going to be waffling on and bending your ear. Little bit of music like on the last one, and we'll do it I don't know, 4 or 8 times, just to get there, to get through to a bit of daylight, and then we can start looking at what condition the fields are on, where they are, and whether they're ready to be harvested. So probably see you in a few seconds, maybe a minute, just while I do a bit of time lapse on the silage. Speak to you soon. Right, hello. That was a quick little spin through, doing my first load up to the bio plant for making silage. So anyway, we're back. We've just had a quick check, and field 12 is ready to harvest. So we're going to get the harvester out, get the New Holland. I was going to say Massey Ferguson then, got that in the brain. Got the New Holland out, and we'll start that on field 12. By that time, hopefully 14 and 15 should crack themselves into life, and they'll catch up, and then I'm going to be running around like anything, aren't I, trying to get both fields harvested and not know which one to have the trailers on or the trailer on. So anyway, we'll get the New Holland over to field 12, and we'll get this one, start harvesting this, and then that gives us some get some straw, and then we can start doing some baling as well. Can't believe I missed the edge bit. Anyway, so let's get through, and I think we need to get a trailer, don't we? Excuse me. Just got to take a drink, a bit of a dry throat. Right, gonna need a bigger trailer as well, aren't we? This is a bit small. That money really should think about getting a slightly larger one. I know I've got the big one on the truck. Well, actually I could use that, couldn't I? Or if I use that, I can't remember now. I think I did, but it's a bit tight underneath the pipe on the combine. So anyway, I think we're going to use it anyway by the looks of it. And the TATRA unit. Don't know whether I should actually change that for an MAN cab. I don't know where it sit more level, but I think it's just where it hasn't got the weight in the trailer. It sits high, so that's that one in place, waiting. And where's the other one? Do we carry on? I thought the other Footfield 15 was ready. Perhaps not. Alright, we're going to carry on. I think we're going to do another load up to the bio plant and carry on, try and get the silage while that's harvesting, because it'll be a while before that's full. So we'll do another little bit of time lapse and see what happens. This will probably entail the silage and the harvesting of field 12. So speak to you in a bit. Right, and we're back. As you've seen, I've done a little bit of harvesting up on field 15 because there was one run that had basically was ready for harvest. I've already had one lot harvester out. As you can see, the trailer is slightly too high for the harvester. It just sort of works. I probably, if I was out a little bit more, it probably wouldn't be so bad, but it works. It doesn't. It's not that bad really. It'll do for the moment till I get a bigger harvester. When I get a bigger harvester, the pipe's probably going to be slightly higher. So yeah, I did two lots of. Well, I did a second lot of grass up to the bio plant, and I compacted it and I've sheeted it, which is going to be my first try at silage. So we'll see how that goes. See what two loads of grass will pull in money wise, because it's not it's not expensive. Well, I say it's not expensive. By the time you bought the trailer and the mower, and I've only bought a single mower, I haven't bought the great big 3 triple thing. I've only got the one on the front, which makes it easier because you can run around, you pick up as you do it, up there, drop it, compact it. So I'll see what them two get, and then from there I can work out how long it takes to pay for the mower and the trailer. It's and how long it takes before then it becomes profit, because you can't get anybody else to do it for you unless we seed the field and make a field of grass. But then if you do the field of grass, you're cutting down on a field you could get another fruit going on. So it depends on what you want to do and how you want to do it, and whether you want to make money through silage. I think there's quite good money in silage, I just don't know how good. So anyway, we're back, and so the silage part I'm going to leave for now. I'm going to concentrate on this field, just waiting for the field 15 and 14 to mature, as a word, or be ready for harvest. That's really what I mean. So they're ready for harvest while we harvest field 12. So I'm just going to offload what I did get from my 2 runs, which isn't a lot, and then I think I'm going to do a little bit of time lapse until we can start some more. Until we get so there's a little bit more work to do. I don't know where I'm going with him. Oh, I know. Yes, the other field. I think field 14 is ready to harvest before 15. For some reason, I did 2 runs that were ready. So that's why I've unloaded the harvest from that field, because it's different produce. And you can't mix produce in trailers. So let's wait and see. I'm probably going to get rid of this AXIAL-FLOW because it's costing a lot of money being the old one. I probably could get rid of it now, really. If I'm turning withering off, I really don't need to run the 2 combines. I could just run the new HOLLAND. It just means I've got to wait a little bit longer to get them all harvested. But I think I'd be better off trying to wait until I can get rid of that and then get a bigger combine with a bigger head, because they are still quite small, and when we start getting to the bigger fields we're going to need bigger heads. So it's all everything leads to something else, doesn't it? And it's trying to find, you need to work out what you want to do. Or actually I need to work out what I want to do. But when you're playing your game, you'll have your way of doing it, and you'll decide what's your priority. My priority at the moment is I don't really have one. I'm playing on a whim more than anything else. I'm just doing it as I want, and when I come across something, if I've got the money and that's what's in the mind I want, I buy it, and then suddenly I go, bugger, I shouldn't have done that, I should have bought that. But there you go. It's one of those. I'm all trial and error. All trial and error. I have got a test game which I am buying equipment and trialing them to find out what is the best. So when I do go and buy something, I'm hopefully going to buy the best I can afford, so I'm not having to upgrade all the time. Until I get lots of money and then really upgrade to the bigger stuff. But then again, you don't want to go super massive if you haven't got the rest of this stuff to go with it. You know, if I get the biggest combine there is, that's fine. I'm going to get the biggest combine there is. I'm going to fill the tank up, but then my trailers I've got are not going to empty the harvester, are they? So anyway, this I've decided on this field I'm not going to bale it. I'm just going to collect the straw and sell it. and I think doesn't matter whether you bale it or not, you get roughly the same amount of money, I think. Well, there's a sale going on, so yeah, there's bits on sale in the store. I'm not worried about that. Need to get this harvested and collected so we can decide what we're going to put on next. At the moment, I'm just planting stuff that I want to plant. I'm going to have to soon start looking at the markets and planting stuff that is bringing lots of money or bringing in better money. So that might be in the next video or the one after that. Once I've got these harvested and out of the way, I need to start getting some direction, as in where I'm going. Am I going to buy more fields? Am I going to concentrate on just getting the sheep to work for me? I've got to get some wool out of them. They're just taking ages. Am I going to buy some more sheep, put them in there? The more sheep I've got in there, perhaps they're going to kick out more. I don't know. So anyway, that's enough talking at the moment. I'm going to time lapse a bit of this, and I'll come back in a bit and see what I get from a trailer of straw that I collect. So, or actually thinking about it, it's probably not going to take that long, is it? Once he's unloaded, oh no, I've taken this out. It's gonna go horribly wrong. As well. What's going on? What am I doing here? Making a big mistake. That's it. Go on. Quick. No. That's it. Spin it round. Let the boom go back in. So then, when I come up the side, the boom comes over the top of the trailer. No. Oh, this trailer is too big for that combine. Miles too big for that combine. You have to try and get the trailer in place before the boom comes out. So the boom comes out over the side of the trailer, and then it works. Oh, look at that! Why did I do that? Oh my life! Talk about damage your own equipment. Doesn't help when that trailer, it's got like a hook on the edge of it as well, which catches. Anyway, we're there now. That's it's there. Hopefully the farm hand will be able to sort himself out after I've bashed him around a bit. So I don't know how many combines it will take to fill this trailer. This trailer takes about, what is it, 50, no, it's just under 60,000 litres. So I'm not, it's just about the third load from the combine. I don't know what the combine takes, to be honest with you. Yeah, he's sorting, that's good, he's sorting himself out. So anyway, let's park this up out of the way. If I leave it across the bottom, the combine will drive into it. I know they will. I know they're aware of the edge of the fields, but they're not aware of other stuff. They do drive into trees and bits and pieces. So anyway, let's collect some more straw, because we're about half full. Get this full and go and see what we get for a load of straw. I'm sure I'll go. Do I go? No, I do go. I don't keep this. I'm sure I don't keep this. I think this is I can't remember what I did now. Can't remember what I did. We'll wait and see, and I'll carry on talking about nothing. I have, as this one's come out and I'm quite a few behind, I have downloaded 3 other maps. So at the moment I'm doing Chellington and I'm doing Goldcrest Valley. I have got Losberg, which I'm not so worried about, and I have got 2 other European maps. I am waiting for one that's based in Scotland. There are a few people that have been testing it for the modder. It looks really good map, and hopefully when it comes out, I'm going to do that one because it's close in Aberdeenshire, and I'm not from nowhere near that. I'm completely opposite end of the country. Well, I'm in the adjoining country, but completely the other end. So I'd like to have a go at that one, see how that goes. It looks a really, really good map. It's a good. I'll get it out in a minute. Skadura, YouTube. I can't remember his full name. It'll come to me, and I will let you know. He is doing a playthrough at the moment. I think he's on version 2 of the map because there was a couple of little issues and glitches, but it looks good, and yeah, he knows the area, or knows of the area, and it comes from the area. I think he actually comes from the area, so he does know the area, and he's very impressed with it. Seems happy enough with it. And somebody comes from the area and they says that it's a good representation. It's got to be done, hasn't it? You've got to give it a go. I don't know why I'm tipping that there. Why am I tipping straw there when I could sell it? Right. I think I might have made a major faux pas there. That's going to be quite fun to try and pick that up, I think. And I just realised I've put it in there, and I've got equipment in there as well, so I'm burying my equipment. So let's move the equipment out of the shed, and I really don't know why I've just tipped straw in there. I don't want to store it, but I suppose, do I want to store it? Am I storing it? What am I storing it for? Sheep don't need it, and I haven't got pigs and cows at the moment, and there's no venture into pigs or cows at the moment because I haven't got the other bits to feed them. So no, it looks like field 14 and 15 are ready to harvest, so we need to get those going in a bit. Let's get this seeder out of the way. That'll do. And then we need to get the other harvester going. Yeah, there we go, ready to harvest. Let's jump into the other combine and get that going. So anyway, yeah, I don't know whether to do a playthrough on those or whether I just leave it to these two and I'll just play them ones privately. I'll probably play one of them. I'll play them privately anyway, but whether I put them on here will be, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So what am I doing? I'll let them go. What am I doing? What am I doing? Have I confused myself? Yeah, I think because I haven't played it before, I thought I was supposed to get swath from that, so I was trying to find out how to turn it on because I want to try and make as much money, even if it is just collect it and sell it. And I realised that on canola you don't, it's just harvested. So anyway, I'm going to I'm getting probably near the end of this video playthrough. I'm going to do a little bit of time lapse and pop back nearer the end. I don't know if I'm going to carry it on carry on through the night because this is going to go on for a little while, or whether I'm just going to stop and then I'll finish it off camera through the night, so that the next one we're on to the next stage. So speak to you in a bit. Right, that's field 12 I think is all harvested. I've just got to sort out the straw. I've just come past the workshop. I forgot that when you buy the units you can put a tow ball on the back of them for towing normal farm trailers. Now I've got the workshop and I've got a bit of money, I'm going to put it on there because I forgot to put it on when I bought the TATRA new. So here we go, back of TATRA. Not going to borrow anything else. 700 quid or $700, job done. It's quite expensive for a tow ball, but in the game, there we go, and it's on there. So now I can tow any of the farm equipment on the back of this unit. So anyway, here we go. We'll take the, oh bloody hell, that was bad driving. What was I doing there? That ain't like damaging your own equipment, is it? So anyway, we'll take the harvest, what we got here. I don't know how much we got. Let's see how much did we get. We connect up 26,500 litres. So actually we're going to move the combine up to field 15 when we get going. Come on, here we go. Move him up to field 15, start harvesting that while the case is still harvesting 14. Still really slow. I would really like to get rid of both the harvesters and just go stupid and get one big one with a massive header. If I get the one big one, massive header, and then if I can just buy other headers for it. It would up and down in a couple of runs, and then I'm waiting around with these silly little heads. But we're fresh in the game, and I haven't had any real direction. So now I think I'm going to try and find some sort of direction, or I'm just basically going to go off on a tangent again and go and spend money on something that I don't really need to. So anyway, that's the combine. Well, the New Holland now is starting on 15. So we need to get the New Holland tractor. I think needs to go up to the case to empty him, because I think he might be full. So if we get going, come on, stop messing with the lights. Let's get up there and empty him out, or it's just going to take forever. Or is it still? No, it's still moving. Is it still moving? No, it's not. Come on. I doesn't help when I don't know what's going on in the own game, because I haven't watched it all the way through. Oh, it is still moving. So it must be getting close. So I think we need to empty this one, to be honest with you. Track IR's working by the looks of it. And I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm just waiting for the combines. I think, oh yeah, it's in the same, isn't it? It says canola in there. I think field 15 is the same as what's in 12. So there's no point emptying the trailer, because I'm just going to then have to offload it into there and start all over again. So yeah, we're just waiting for one of the combines to be full, and I think it's going to be the New Holland first. It's a little bit quicker. It's not massive. I don't think it's got. I mean, it's about the same capacity as the case. Just the case is a little bit slower, or perhaps the yield from corn is it corn? No, not corn. It's wheat, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say now. I've lost my own words. The yield from wheat is more than canola. Yet they both were fully fertilised. So don't know. I don't know. All I know is the trailer is still just under 50% full. I think I'm going to be leaving it at this because it's getting on. It goes into night. We'll leave it with a nice sunset, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day.